What's up everyone, it's Eden here. So today I'm playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. So I've been playing this game a lot recently, and the reason why is because I just can't stop looking at these girls. They're too hot. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I found out this game, or I remember this game existed thanks to YouTube. So YouTuber was live streaming it, and I was like, I heard of this game before, but I never played it. So I played it already the first time, scared as shit. I almost thought I was gonna die myself, either because, I don't know, one of the characters was about to jump into my face or something and kill me right on the spot. But it's a whole big story, so I'm just gonna probably make a series on this, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'm done Tower Defense Simulator. That game is giving me AIDS. Let's start a new game. Type in your name. Eden, sure. Let's go. I'm gonna have to split this into many parts because guess what? It's gonna be a very long game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I can't read, by the way, so yes, I am going to be stuttering a lot. And I actually skipped the entire dialogue of this game. I just wanted to get into the juicy stuff. That girl is Sayora, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting out in high school we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase me after like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayora catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, Sayora. You say so. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. God, I can't read. This video sucks. Oh well. That's mean, Eden. You're welcome. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all, because I'm a good friend, of course. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayora. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, becoming increasingly spectacle with the other students making their daily commute. By the way, Eden, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs because they suck. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I never said that. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, when people talk about shit I don't care about, I just pretend I care. Sayora likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm playing as a weeb. Should have known. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That's actually relatable to me. I have not socialized in a long time, and I don't plan on socializing. And I have no skills except sitting on my ass and playing video games. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. God, I hope no one comes in. They're gonna be like, oh, Eden, simpy girls again. I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Just me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself rail into her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease my mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, finally, God. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayora wants me to check out some clubs. I just have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ah, hell no. Don't do that, you weeb. Hello? Sayora? Sayori must have come into the classroom while spacing out. Look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Oh, thank you. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Whether you could come to my club. Oh god, no. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh, meanie. Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Oh, congratulations! Not that I was aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought she would be fun to help start a new club. And she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed club. She inherited the title of vice president. I can't also say certain words, so my bad if I can't pronounce. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told you the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. This is the only girl I can't really pronounce her name, so yeah, I should have translated it. Heh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I unfortunately couldn't have learned that in life. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yes, let's go. I like food. And just today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. And like 9 days ago, I sold my soul for the devil so I could play TDS all day. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hey, cutie. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Screw you, Natsuki. Way to kill the atmosphere. Way to kill your, I don't have a comeback, shit. Ah, Eden, what a nice surprise. Hey, girl 3. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Don't get a boner, kid. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Exactly. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Yeah, why is Natsuki always full of energy? And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh, she can help me cheat on my tests apparently. Don't say things like that. Yeah, why would you say things like that? She would never cheat. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica! That's right. It's great to see you again, Eden. Oh god, that pose. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athlete. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down here. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. How about neither? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Easy there, Sayori, okay? And how about I make some tea as well? I don't like tea. I like coffee. What the hell am I doing with my life? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room Where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Yeesh. Gotta make sure this is all recording. Be a real shame if it didn't. Alright, we're good. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, now she's happy. Oh, good for you, girl. Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. God, she looks like a vampire. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. You didn't even pick it up. Now, what is this lazy animating? Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. How disrespectful. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bit down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Okay. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. She blushing. I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. But not for you know, dummy. Okay. Alright. Jeez, calm down. Women are just so... Women are emotional creatures, by the way. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea in this classroom. A whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Hate reading. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I admit that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Bro, come on, drink like coffee or something. That's so much good. That's so much better. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh wait, all the girls are blushing. Oh god. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. Yeah, the eyebrow that she doesn't have. Her eyes look like 02's eyes. Oh my god, is she like a mixture of 02? I have no idea. I don't think she is, but oh well. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Somebody tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, yeah. Not until late game. God, I wish I actually made a video about this game the first time I played it, because now I know everything that happens. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't play this game. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member for any other of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and public tea and how you prepare for events. Rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah, I agree. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Okay. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. That must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, you know how hard it is to start a YouTube channel, a Discord server, a Roblox game? Except that the Roblox game I made actually didn't take long. It's only been out for like 7 months and it's hit 12k visits. But yeah, Discord server, I still only have like 20 something, 29 at most members in the server. My YouTube has 620 subs. But yeah, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting a lot of effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yeah, it's probably why I failed language arts. No, I'm just kidding, I passed. But I don't like reading. Reading sucks, and I have to read this, which is why I suck at reading, because I don't read enough. You don't have to, you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But if it makes school events like the festival, that much more important. Okay. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. God, they're all right there. What am I supposed to do? Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh, yes. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Eden, what kind of things do you like to read? I don't like reading nothing. Well, considering how little I've read over the past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh, me too, bro. I don't read any books. I wish for all books to be burnt in a fire. Manja. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Mizuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. She's happy at the moment. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yeah, her hands are behind her ass. Oh god. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forged world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiology elements usually immersive me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh god! I like horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Of course you do. Oh, why's that? Well, Mizuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Oh, because I'm the vampire? Oh, screw you. Never mind. That's right, you just like to write about cute things, don't you, Mizuki? What? What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Aloud. Give that back. Fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Sorry, settles up behind Mizuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute. Damn, girl, you are not cute at all. Mizuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't we share them sometime? No. Mizuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Mizuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vanilla abilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Well, you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and have Mizuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question. Mizuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, now we have a new member, I think it helps us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I didn't consider joining your club yet, Monica. Jeez, chill out. Isn't that right, even? No. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, baby, she wants me. I know it. She wants me so bad. I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes since I've been doing this crap. Oh my god. Hold on, there's just still one problem. What's that? Now that we got back to the original topic and we joined the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Exactly. I still have other clubs to look at and illustrating of my thought. Aww, they're all sad. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. You know what? If someone ever offered me to join a literature club, I'd say hell no. I don't care how cute the girls are, I just say hell no because, well, I don't care. Easy. But I'm sorry, I fought. Eden, you all. I'm defenseless again against these girls. Eden, you got no choice, but unfortunately you have to join this club. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? See? They're not going to get that extra member. That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sawyer wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Actually, yeah, I would only come for the cupcakes. Screw reading. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Yay, I'm the 5th member there. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Oh, I don't do my homework, I'm sorry. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Eden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Shit. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well, totally. I already feel like the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Mizuki clean up their food. Hey, Eden, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Oh god. Jesus Christ, my neck. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yari, and of course, Monica, aka the cutest of them all. Will I be really happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Probably not. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Monica. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, Jesus. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, bets. I gotta periodically check my OBS because it could sometimes crash. Alright, depression. Oh, yeah, depression. Sadness. Dark. Cry. I don't know. Headphones? Cool. Lazy. Tears. Friends. Cute. God, how do you make a poem with this? Hurt. Ooh, suicide, my favorite. Forgive. Fear. Marriage. Existence. Horror. Swimsuit. Frightening. Anger. And pink. Okay, Doki Doki. I think we chose some pretty good ones. Hi again, Eden. Oh god, it's already the next day. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I sure would. I would've. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Oh, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to comment, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Eden. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, don't worry, Yuri. I'm already freaked out. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Daria told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if this was just a plan to come here, hang out, or what. Can you just, like, chill out, girl, please? Gah. That's why you're on the... That's why, I put you at the, number 4 spot of cutest girls. Because you could be cute, but you're also kind of acting like a douche to me. But if you don't want to take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Mizuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mizuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I don't know. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Mizuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Eden always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Not at all. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Oh, I wonder why. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh geez, don't worry. There's an extra slot ready for you, Yuri. How come? You and Nina can become good friends too. Sorry. As usual, sorry seems obvious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought me something today. You know? Wait, sorry. Me? Not really. Okay, I'm actually losing track. What the hell is happening? Oh well, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I hope the background music isn't too loud. It should be alright though. What is it? Never mind. It already made me sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Huh. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to make you feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep it in your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh god. Chill out, Eden. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'll definitely not read this. I'll let it light on fire. How about that? I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can take it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica kicks off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheered conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Mizuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something in literature, weighted by myself like this? I guess I could always read some book, I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Yes. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. I'm probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is, though, is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like you know that. It's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how people to show up in the first place, you know? Yeah, free nudes. That works every time. After they come, we can do the thing to speak in their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think any food will do the trick? Oh yes, cheesesteaks. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. But that's a lame. Haha, good thinking. Mizuki would love to do that. You're right. Mizuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Great to know. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Saria is still her usual self. But herein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Saria can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why she ended up letting her get onto my case about things. Can't help but wonder what makes her like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. I opened my eyes to find Saria's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. I almost fell out of my chair too. I mean, I didn't have the reaction time, so I just pretended. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, thanks God you jerked back like that. Oh god. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Actually, it's your fault because this whole thing is so boring and it made me go to sleep. This isn't a napping club. Does that school even have a napping club? That would sound cool. You're staying up again late, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have to spend less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. I'm not a weeb, okay? Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. That's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayura. Heh. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You always look out for... You look out for me better than you look out for your own self. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Saria, it's written all over you. Saria glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I got my fingertips for the side of Saria's head, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Yeah. I won't fall for that again. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste staying on your collar right there. Huh. Try to wipe it off the same with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. I can't notice shit, so oh well. Nobody's gonna tell you that because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't ever keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayura, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Yeah, chill out, Eden. I mean, you don't have to go full savage on her, but it's fine. Sorry, but you'll have to thank me later. I'm starting to put on a blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your mind. Oh shit, this part. I thought it was later into the story. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these types of things. But don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button in your chest. Does the thing even fit you properly? Eh. It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever button it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh god. That's where the nudity comes in. Well, we get to see the protagonist's hands, so that's pretty cool. But don't say that loud. Anyway, they look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Saya's blazer button up like that? It's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Saya has only unbuttons her blaze once more. Phew, that's so much better. Oh god, I feel like I'm freaking gonna die right now. Saya puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do these types of things. Or he wouldn't even let you do these things. And you would take care of me much better than anyone else anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, why don't I just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier? Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Not happening. I'm going to bed whenever I feel like it. And I don't have a sleep schedule, by the way. So my bedtimes are completely random. It's in between the hours of 2 to 5 a.m. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are really better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayar. Aw, but I was joking that time. No, you kind of sounded serious. I think it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Oh god, I thought I was gonna end the video, but nope, it still needs to be longer. Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to achieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe that I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, Monica enthusiastic pull out their poems. Doris is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiritual notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. That's so neat. I can already see Monica's handwriting from where I sit. Yuzuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same for myself. Oh my god. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, before we do that, let me just take a good sip of my flavored water before I don't know. But who should I show my poem to? Let's do baby boy, girl Monica. Yeah, baby girl Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want to know what she's putting in effort. Hi, Eden. Having a good time so far? Not at all. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better. God, it's getting so dark outside, but thanks God this is so bright, so I think we should be good. If you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your problem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Eden. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's just sort of the barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case, but maybe there are some more similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think it's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into that too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Oh, chill out, girl. But in any case, Saria's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yep, agreeable. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be too afraid to experiment a little bit earlier either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Okay, can we just hurry up, please? Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Yeah, everyone's different. But I always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like we have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh god. Hole in a wall. Gonna have been me. See the direction the spackle produces. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. I can't read cursive, unfortunately. Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Sketching forever into everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. Oh god. And on the other side was looking in. Nice. So what'd you think? It's really freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, I got that style. It has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of people have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some sort of, kind of, hippie something recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit, and whatever. Yeah, something like that. I don't even know what that word is. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. Yeah, true. But just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, no problem. Anytime. Who should I read my poem to next? Yuri. I'm going in order from my favorite characters. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How do you forget? Oh, right. Yeah, everyone's different. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Or yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. That's so bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliverable. I don't know. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her deem my can you speak like words I can understand, please? I don't know these words. Totally changes, but whatever. Maybe I'll learn something new from this game. Oh wait, I already have. It's called, yeah, her stat rate is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Oh, of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just filling them or burying them, but or building them, just getting to the work together, and probably the most challenging part. Oh geez, it's already been almost an hour since I've been recording. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for all these poems real quick and then we'll just wrap up the first video. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning it by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you a valuable feedback. Mizuki can be a bit of biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yorji's apologizing to herself, to me, or Nusaki. Just say all of them. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love you to share your, I'd love to share my thoughts behind it. The process behind it, whatever. Yuri smiles dreamily after there's a rare opportunity for her, which herself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be like a literature club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate, breathe the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, freezing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. These poems make no sense. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to type or trying to write gibberish or something. It's fine. I have terrible handwriting too. Nobody can understand my handwriting, which is why I'm always like, I don't know. Like, even though I have terrible handwriting, I still get A's on all my assignments. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Well, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Eden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In the case, perhaps the subject of a poem is being simply compared to a ghost. Lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it just makes me happy to think that. Just remember that you won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, Jesus, about time. Who should I go next? Sayori. ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Eden. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yeah, exactly. Jeez. Yours opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you even sure you don't even like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's the part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Eden's poem. Aw, thank you so much. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Eden. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Well, I'm a terrible person. Thanks, Ari. Not sure if Suri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this all means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be a way of thanking you. Or thanking you, something like that. I just skipped it. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I remember this one. She had to do it early in the morning. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes you feel better about yourself. Don't be mean. I'll try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say anything that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were a little late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I barely eat breakfast anyway. I only have coffee for breakfast. But it can always alternate. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. That didn't take long at all. Jesus. Alright, Nasuki. I completely forgot what you have. ... Question. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. A little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your own taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Good. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People try that, but that's all about it. That's listing facts. Thank you. Yeah, I told you I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But it isn't important for poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose. You have to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I'm the youngest? Jeez. I decided to humor. What the hell is that word? Or for last comment. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Nizuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Ew, God. My neck hurts. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yes, it was. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were trying to be nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My last line on Yuri and Nasuki, god damn. I always change up their names like every time. They gingerly express sheets of paper expressing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows fear and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Yuzuki dismissively returns the palm to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly not about the feeling of giving up. How could it be that cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You really have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Eden too. So based on that, I'll gotta give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particular and inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nah. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Yuzuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yours stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Eden appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Jesus, now they're getting into an argument. See, look, they're both mad. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one oh god. I wasn't the one whose booze magic grew a size bigger as soon as Eden started showing up. Nizuki. Nizuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. Oh, jeez. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Yeah? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. See, she started it. If she could get over her head and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Or, a better suggestion, you both could shut your trap, and that's it. What's the point of making poems all convenient for no reason? I mean, you should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Eden. Oh god. But wait, there's a reason that we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and mean it the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary in limiting yourself, it is also a waste. You understand that, right, Eden? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whom I agree with, they'll probably think of more highly with me. So, of course, it's gonna be... What the shit? I wasn't even paying attention. Help me, Sayori. Nizuki. Her glares at me, diving up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayori. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of them keep fighting when you know you're trying to make you feel... Oh... Okay, I saw something. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Eden? Well, that's her problem. That isn't about her. I agree. That's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what's a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. She's your immunity or whatever that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes you. Stop. Oh. Nizuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Oh yeah, can we leave please? That'd be nice. Nizuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? because, well, also, Mizuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Okay, let's calm down. Big and beautiful. Yes, my eyes will explode if I see them. ... Sayori stands trumpedly. Monica stands behind with her bewildering expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Mizuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Zori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good as a leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weird suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Ooh, that might be a problem. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person. Really, she does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. That's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. And I think it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ian, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a nice thing. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... Think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Now I look to myself with newfound determination. Eden, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry beams at me. It surely has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I am... My neck is going to freaking... It's gonna I don't know. I'm tired, okay? Sorry. Yes, there we go. This is what we'll leave off to. So yeah, I guess I'll do part 2 soon. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, do whatever you want because I'm not forcing you to do anything. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.